this is Aromie here. Welcome back to Date with Death. We are here. Already played with Aria, and then we watered our plants. So let's check our laptop. 57 sunny, 717. Gallery. Nani? What is this? Oops. Don't know what that was. Alright. Mortal, I have an important revelation. And that is that I'm unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. Your favorite mortal color. The season in which you have favored most. What is your family status? Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Left or right side of the bed. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. No, the problem cannot be me. Michigo, I request your presence. Hello? Someone's interested in me. Not that I'm surprised. Considering I'm so kind and friendly and caring. Charismatic, too. Someone's tooting their own horn today, huh? Someone's gotta toot it for me. Anyway, let me read all this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? Ballroom, tango, waltz, hip-hop? Visit the Royal Steps for free dance lessons today. Oh my. 20. Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color is... Oh, I can type. Pink. Probably pink, then. Okay, got it. Pink. A fine color. Which season? Spring. Warmer weather and all those pretty flowers. It really is the best time of the year. I've always wanted to do a spring photo shoot with flowers or something. If you wanted to, you could join me. You, me, and the flowers. What about clothing? Is there really nothing else? That's not what I meant. What? You're adventurous today? But I'm down I'm down for being a little scandalous. Why not? That sounds fun. You're adventurous today. How about I take the photos and you pose? I feel like red flowers will look nice in your hair. And against your skin. You plan to photograph me naked. I thought it would be pictures of you. Why, do you want me to? I would be lying if I said no, and I cannot lie, as you know. So what I mean to say is that, yes, or well, perhaps, what's wrong with me? I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like at all. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Flirt away, Grim. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Want to meet with the in-laws, Grim? Want to meet my family? Do you? I don't really talk about my family. I don't mind if you ask me questions about them. Sure, go ahead. If you have any family. Of course I do. I don't see them as much these days. Guess that's what happens when you move away. I knew it would happen, but I'm still a little sad. I'm hoping I'll see them again soon. Why did you move away from them? I just needed a change. I see. As good reason as many. I'd like to get a house at some point, but I think I'd have to move even further away. Double as lonely. Well, I know. You could just move in with me. Me? Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do not. I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grandma cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination, but I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you. Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. I didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that is a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family... My dad raised me by himself. And he did a brilliant job, if I can say so myself. I think people usually assume a single parent would usually be the mother. My dad is awesome. That must have been tough considering I'm his kid. Yes, I imagine you were a difficult child. too bad, of all things considered. I wouldn't have changed what we had for the world, though. Do you have any siblings? I do, yeah. I've got a brother. He's annoying, but I love him. He's the best. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not, and thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. Also, it's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing, and sometimes you're kind of demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. It's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me. Immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I will laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you are told. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Grimmy? I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There is someone, but he is immortal. What? What do you mean? You have been in contact with someone else immortal? Is it another Grim Reaper? They will have hell to pay for touching my quarry. Yeah, they're a Grim Reaper. Sorry for not bringing it up before. This is unacceptable. How dare someone else come in and what? Get in the way of my work. This is sounding less and less work-related, Grim. Anyway, I think you'd like him. He's funny, handsome, and incredibly stupid, but I like his stupidity. He sounds absolutely awful. Why would you spend time around him? I do not understand. But yeah, he's you. Me? I do not count as someone who tickles your fancy. I keep telling you I like you. But why? Do you hate living that badly? Not really. It's just fun to be around. I enjoy your company. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You're so... So what? Just how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. You're well... Never mind. No, what were you going to say? And what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Not at all. I've never actually dated anyone. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out. Not one person has ever asked to court you. Nope, that's what I'm saying. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolates or anything on Valentine's Day. And you're interested in that sort of thing. Food, flowers. I think so. I don't need anything fancy though. It would be nice to get some flowers or something. This is like her second time asking for flowers too. What about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underlings take your fancy. Underworldlings. No. Then any mortals. Well? And on to the final question. Right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass. Left or right side? I'm taking the whole bed. Personally, I don't take the left or the right. It's whatever's closest to the wall. And if we're stuck in the middle, because my bed in the master bedroom is in the middle, I'm on the left side, but right when I lay down. Taking the whole bed. Don't be so greedy, mortal. It's alright, you can lay under me. Or on top of me if you prefer. What? Sorry, I'm a bed hog. We can both lie in the middle and snuggle. I don't snuggle. I feel like you do. But I suppose to actually sleep. I don't know if I should tell you this. But I think I've mentioned it a few times before. Anyway, if I'm stuck in a maze or something, I am always going right. So I'll take the right. Noted. Sunshine, you really... Ugh. Anyway, those were all the questions I had prepared. So you can ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. You're obvious sometimes it's sweet. Obvious in what way? Obviously really interested in getting to know me. Well, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You did. I screenshot the messages to look at later. Huh? Why? Why would you even need to look at them again? Honestly? At first I thought it was kind of funny, so I kept them for a laugh. I do not intend to amuse you. I was being quite serious. I know you were. And that made it even funnier. Oh, how pleased I am to amuse you. I'll forever live with this tattooed onto my soul. May they forever sing melodies about how I, the best reaper around, was able to amuse a mortal girl. I have truly broken out of the shell that defines us as reapers. Since when do reapers have shells, by the way? They don't. We're not crabs. Are you sure? So you're like one of those ninja tortoises then? There are plenty of animals with shells, you know? It is simply what came to mind first. Wait, I know a gnarly song about crabs having a rave. That is certainly a sentence that you should not finish. Crabs having a rave, that is not possible. Fine, fine. You're lost though. This really is a banger. Speaking of bangers, I hope someone does write songs about you. If they ever sung songs about me, I would have to resort to drastic measures to silence them. After all, being a reaper is a secret. If they knew of my deeds, they would need to be taken care of. Okay, edgelord. No need to resort to murder. It would be an appropriate response. I doubt you'd really do that anyway. So I'm gonna find someone to sing about you. Oh! He calls instantly. You wouldn't dare. It's so cute. He's like sweating. Hello to you as well, Grimmy. Wow, someone missed me. You called so suddenly. And I definitely would. You wouldn't. You're just being dramatic as per usual. That's funny coming from you. Maybe I should look for composers right now. Well, stop giving me that look. And what look is that exactly? I think a menacing look. Well, that's what you think it is. It's more like a please treat me gently look. What is a please treat me gently look exactly? Do I look gentle to you? You don't have to look gentle to be what? You don't have to look gentle to be one to be treated gently. Grim. Don't worry, I can see past the bad boy aesthetic. You're just a little dude that gets easily flustered and needs to be taken care of. I am literally not that. I couldn't disagree more. You're what the kids might call a little scrunkly. What the fuck? You're my precious baby girl. I'm a man to be feared. Aw. Precious little man. Aw, he's blushing. Not quite as precious as Arya, though. How's that thing more precious than me? Suddenly you want to be a precious baby girl to me, huh? You're so competitive sometimes. I just think you couldn't compare me to a pet, of all things. Raise your pet to the camera. You're right, it's hard to compare it to this perfection. It is just a bunny. Just the cutest bunny in the world, you mean. Look at her little face. Not as cute as my face. What did you just mutter? I said, yes, very cute. I will admit her ears are very floppy and adorable. Put your pet back to bed. By the way, when exactly do you plan to take my soul, Mr. Reaper? I'll take it when the time is right. There's nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? That would not be happening. Oh, he's using emojis again! How can you be so sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. I think I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. Oh. She hit you with the hee hee. You're fortunate, you know? Oh yeah? Fortunately, I was a Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Well, yeah, I do feel lucky to have met you. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Looking at you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forgot I had to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly though. That was like my friends last night when they were asking me when do I have to wear my glasses because my eyesight has complete garbage. I have to wear glasses at night when I'm driving. So they're like, when do you have to wear your glasses? So I was like, at night. And they're like, when you're sleeping? And I was like, no, when I'm driving. And they're like, oh, be more specific, please. Because I thought in my head, well, I said at night. You should already assume that when it's nighttime, I gotta wear it. But it's mostly when I'm driving. Because, you know, don't wanna not see the lines in front of me. But anyway, this is where we're gonna stop for today's episode. I think this is day 5. So, Mr. Grim Reaper, what is your name? Does he even have a name? Who knows? But thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.